Hello one and all, Cosmic Carrie here. Firstly, huge apologies because I haven't done a video that's longer than a short since the 13th of July. I know, I apologise for that. We have had our heating system ripped out and a new one fitted. Anyone who's watching this video who's ever done that will know how disruptive it is and how all-consuming it is. So I apologise for that. But in the course of that happening, and we're by no means finished, there's lots of renovations and other things happening. Apropos, if you hear any loud bangs during this video, it is other half in the loft doing stuff up there. I do apologise up front. So in the course of the old system being ripped out and replaced with a new system, this felt to me not only life-changing, important, better for the ecology, better for house bills, all those obvious things, but it was something about out with the old and in with the new. But there's a caveat to that, cosmic children, which is I came across this beautiful old rice tin that's been sitting in what I call the side passage of our house. We live in a 3-bedroom semi that was built in 1948, 1949. What was an old council house and was sold off during the Thatcher years, one of those. So we have a side passage leading from the front to the back garden. Now this beautiful old tin, I can't even remember where I got it. I think I lived in Wiltshire. We lived in Wiltshire when this was bought. But anyway, it has sort of been a decoration with an old mirror and a few other bits and pieces, and I literally haven't looked in here till recently for probably 10 years. And so what I wanted to do on today's video, as a bit of an unusual special, if you like, was to say to you, it's a sort of not an unboxing, but let's go back to look in a place that hasn't been opened for a long time and see what treasures we might find in here. And I thought I'd love to do that with my beautiful cosmic children at 2 Foot Joy Oracle. Without further ado, let us begin. So as I say, I can't remember where I got the tin from. It's very old. I won't turn it upside down because I'm not sure entirely what's in. So I'm going to take the lid off, which is attached. This is rather lovely. I'm just going to check the video to make sure that the aspect is right. Yeah, it's perfect. Okay. So immediately we've got something that is belonging to another member or other members of the family. It's a little, what do you call it, stick together plane, and I think that goes through there. Would that be from underneath? Not sure. Anyway, together, so we have a plane. Like that, with a little pilot in. Is it got a whisk on the front? It's not a glider. I think it's actually a plane. Anyway, so I don't know if I put that upside down or not. Yeah. So we have a beautiful plane. So, travelling, guys. It's holiday time. Are we travelling somewhere? Are we flying somewhere? Are we lifting our spirits? Are we up in the heavens? Are we close to the universe? Flying is always good, and it sort of came out in that left way, so it's in the future. Flying is going to be in the future. I'm going to divine with what comes out. Okay. Of course, it's Carrie. We've got lots of beautiful feathers. Oh, look at this. This is a beautiful one. This looks like a pheasant feather. So pheasants are the land. We've got this beautiful mottling colour. It's quite a beautiful feather. feathers. I always think feathers are lucky. They're a sign from divine, from spirit. We've got a few of those. Look, we've got this one, which looks like a commoner garden pigeon one, a lovely grey one. Invariably, I would have gathered these feathers on a walk with one of our dogs, either B, who was our most recent dog, our beautiful girl, who's now in the universe, my Polaris, and prior to B we had the wonderful Morris, also a beautiful boy. B was from Portugal and Morris was from Hungary. Would have been on one of the walks of many walks. All you dog owners, dog lovers will know that owning a dog involves lots of walking. And when we lived in the place that I think, when I packed this before we arrived here, so in the old place was Wiltshire, we lived on a farm, rented a little cottage on a farm, so we were surrounded by trackways, pathways, amidst arable crop, so there were plentiful walks. This is beautiful, and I'm going to say, what's that? Is it a jay? Is it a, I don't think it's a magpie. Is it a jay? Oh, please let me know. If you know what this feather is, please put it down in the comments. What else could it be? Could be a magpie, could be a jay. Could it be a woodpecker? No, I don't know. Anyway, 3 very different feathers. I'm loving this. Are there any more feathers in there? Can't see any. There might be. Lots of things in packets. So we've got a bigger one, a medium one, and a small one. Yeah. This feels a bit like a holy trinity. 3 different pathways I'm getting there, guys. Straightforward, not much to impede you, but also very plain, but large. Middle one, a bit more delicate, a bit more curved, and with beautiful mottled patterning, so patterns, plain, patterned, also patterned, but with dots, so lines and squiggles versus dots. Make of that what you will. Okay, what else have we got? Let's take out the loose bits. What's this bit? Ooh, another plane. Oh, I like this. So this is very nice. Oh, this is from White Stuff, which is a retailer. That must have been some freebie. So this is, again, we're looking at grey and plain colours versus patterns here. Look, lovely patterning, patterned. And the animal on there is a giraffe. Ah, okay guys, we have an animal. So we've got pigeon, pheasant, not sure of this one, magpie, jay, could be, and the animal of the giraffe. Reaching heights, isn't it? That makes sense in a way, because aeroplanes reach great heights, and so do giraffes. They have long necks, they stick their neck out. So let's listen to the words that we're saying. It might be beholden to you and pay off in a good way for you to stick your neck out. Reach for something that is beyond your reach. Stick your neck out. It's safe to do so. Even though we're in Mercury retrograde, I don't think it's all bad. Okay, let's have a look. Lots of packages. Deverell's flax. Okay, I'm not going to open this up because I know these are flax seeds. So the Deverells were very near to where we lived before in Wiltshire. We lived in Higher Pertwood. Flax seeds. So flax are very healthy seeds, and they have a beautiful flower that comes to fruition and to blossom in about spring. I think about April, could be May, depending on the weather. So I'm not going to open this package because there are seeds in here which I would like to plant. So I'm going to move those to one side. So planting seeds, my friends, 2014 might be relevant. If we add all these numbers together, we get, of course, 7. 2014, 2 plus 1 plus 4, 7. So 7 is relevant. Let's have a look here. Ah, more seeds. Yellow marigold. Ooh, yellow marigold. what have I written there? Quaker. In the work that I do, which is in the health sector, I see people at a Quaker meeting house a couple of times a month. Quakers are a very peaceful people. They pray in silence, or they meditate in silence. So there might be something about silence and sitting and being in silence, the colour yellow. Apropos, the flower that comes with the flax plant that's grown is a beautiful hue, almost like this light blue of the giraffe, very fine blue. So we've got yellow marigold, beautiful. Okay, what else have we got in this magical tin? We have unknown seeds. Ha! We have unknown seeds, my friends. Look at this. These are so old, these seeds, all of them. I don't know if they will grow, but I will plant them in the autumn. I will scatter them in the autumn. Unknown seeds. This is really important, this is, because it's saying to me, keep doing the good work that you're doing. You know not which good seeds you are planting. They're not known to you. But it comes from the good work, the steady work, the high vibrational work. And I'm talking, friends, particularly about the inner work, the work of the soul, the shadow work that we try to avoid, but which we Scorpios, of which I'm one, do not mind going to. Unknown seeds have been planted and they will come to fruition. I love that. What else have we got? Let's turn it to the camera, hoping you can see. Oh, I can see something down there that's lovely. Oh, another feather and some of what's probably Morris's fur. Oh, bless. Oh, this doesn't say seed, so I'm going to open it. Oh, I'm excited, and a bit of kitchen roll. Oh, it is seeds. Right, I'm going to wrap it up again. It's seeds. Do not worry, more seeds. We haven't written on there what seeds, but they're quite big. Oh, we could have a quick peek, couldn't we? Let's have a quick peek. Come on, come on. Let's live dangerously. Ooh, oh, look at these seeds, beautiful dark ones. Ooh, I wonder. These could be something like Nigella. Not sure. They're beautiful seeds. Look at these. If any of you are interested in the beauty of Gaia, Mother Nature and seeds, just these fantastic sacred symmetry and geometry that Mother Nature gives us, go away and look up the work of Karl Blossfeldt. I will put a link in the description box. In fact, I've lent my book that is about him to my beautiful artist friend Sally. And I cannot knock on Sally's door at the moment because she's ill, infectiously ill, so I have to do that later. But I will try and find the link to the book. Have a look at Karl Blossfeldt. He was in the 19th century an amazing pioneer, artist, sketcher. I don't know what you would call it, but it was pioneering, one of the first. And he totally captured sacred geometry, sacred symmetry of things like seeds, plants. So beautiful. I mean, I can't, say enough about it. It's best that you go and have a look yourself. What else have we got? Right, it's a bit like a lucky dip, isn't it? Okay. What's this one here? Ooh, there's a whole big pile there, so I'm going to lift it out and we're going to go to that last. Oh, look, I missed a bit of the plane. Look, we have is it the rudder? That's probably completely said wrongly. Oh, forgive me. Look, and this is 4 patterns on there. Look, so that plane wouldn't go anywhere. Wouldn't steer properly, would it, without its rudder? Is that rudder? Feels like a boat term, nautical term. Any men who are watching this, oh, that's terrible, isn't it? Why should I say that? Men or women. Women can fly and women can also navigate boats. Men and women. You need all the bits of your plane in order to steer it properly. So there's something about taking off, staying in the air, staying afloat. You need all the parts. Check you've got all the parts for safety. But in a wider general term, it could be relating to some project that you're doing. Okay, here we go. So this is definitely from Pertwood. This is a beautiful little clump of my beautiful Morris's. Morris was the dog before B. He was a rescue. Me rescued him when we lived abroad in Germany from a place called Eberstadt, Tierheim, which is a dog shelter in Eberstadt in Germany. And he was from Hungary. Tierheim, or the dog rescue centre, had rescued dogs from Hungary, and he was one. And the story behind Morris, and I will put a picture in the posts so that you can see a picture of Morris, because he was a very beautiful boy. He was a lovely soul. Was that he chose us. There were so many lovely dogs. We went to have a look and didn't know. Any of you who've rescued animals know how hard it is to choose when there are so many that need a good home and love. And we left him. We'd sort of seen him and thought, he's gorgeous, and there's a couple of others, but on the way out, when we were going past the dog pen and leaving to go and make decisions, he was the only dog from the whole pack, and I think there must have been, I don't know, 50, 60 animals there, who ran after us in his cage to follow, and he put his head sort of almost through the air brake to say, take me with you, with big pleading eyes, and we did. He chose us. Anyone who knows anything about rescue animals, they choose us. We were so blessed to have him from 2000 to 2012. Beautiful Morris, God bless you. I'll put that down there. We've got another feather here. Ooh, okay. We have another one. Now that looks like a buzzard. It looks, see how it's been nipped off here? I didn't do that, the bird did that. When they prune themselves, it's like, you know, pliers or a pair of scissors, they'll nip off some feathers in order to allow others to grow back in their place. So it might be that something needs to be nipped, cut off, nipped in the bud. Perhaps it's some low energy. Excuse me, I'm going to reach for some water. Perhaps it's some low energy, perhaps it's something that's finished now. It's outgrown its use, and this is what happens with feathers on birds. Their plumage, a lot of plumage here. And they do that and grace us with what's left behind, this beautiful clipped feather, so they can grow new feathers. There's something about transformation in this action that I'm talking about. So you might be feeling transformational energies. I certainly am going through a major upgrade in consciousness at the moment, and have been for a while. Accelerated upgrades in consciousness since the spring. Okay, my friends, we've got a big bag of things, which I'll do at the end, but there's another tiny bag nestling in the bottom. Just show you there, completely empty. Alright, so pop that closed. Well, I'll wait till the end to do that. I don't know what this is. What is it? Oh, hang on. Oh, wisteria. Ah. I'm not going to open it because I want to save the seeds to plant. Wisteria. We're coming into late summer now, and I'm hoping that you guys, if you've got seeds, will find seeds and distribute them amongst friends or in your local community. Plant seeds, because they grow. There's something very beautiful about giving back to the earth. They grow, the bees, the wasps, the hoverflies, all those winged creatures that need to feed from them, You're feeding nature when you do that. And you're giving back the abundance that she gives us, and Gaia gives us so much abundance. Wisteria, okay. Not sure where I'll put those, probably by the house, isn't it, in case they might grow up there, but I'm sure they will get snaffled away by a mouse or something. I'm sure that's the case with some seeds, and that's okay also to feed the little mice, the voles or the shrews. So wisteria, love it. So wisteria is a climbing flower. Flax is a food that we can have, and we can also, does hemp come from that? You're going to correct me again? Hemp. So we make clothes from that. We can eat the flax seeds. Marigolds might be don't know if we can eat marigolds. Don't eat them, you know. Don't take this as any sort of advice. It's just entertainment, guys. Marigolds, it might be get your marigolds on, get the washing up done. Does something need cleaning, sparkling? It's good to do this thing of cleaning and sparkling, and I am the worst and naughtiest person on the earth for not doing enough of that, because I know that when I clean and I get away dust, and it brings in a new energy, and this is part of my spiritual upgrade in the last cycle, is that I need to do more of that. And the upgrade of the heating is a big start for us and for me to do that, to do more of that. Yellow marigold, unknown seeds, and we think Nigella, not sure. So Nigella was named after, I think, Nigella Lawson, who was is a lovely celebrity chef. So it might be about cooking and baking as well, creating food. Nigella seeds. Okay, let's look at the big bag. Oh, it's all seeds. Yep. Here we go. Let's open the seeds. How lovely. I didn't know it's going to mostly be seeds, but it is. And this is a variety of seeds. So look at these. So these are giant poppies. They're like little pepper pots. Probably all shaken out now onto the thing, onto the tissue. If you shake them, let's see if we can get a bit of action. No action, because I think, yeah. Oh, there we go. There's a couple of bits. I don't know if you can see on the video, but if you shake them, it's like a little pepper pot, and out come the tiny black poppy seeds. But this is another example. Just look at the absolute divine beauty of this item. Look, I'm going to hold it up. I'm standing up now, but look at that sacred symmetry going on there. How many do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12, so 12 might be significant, guys. But this is what Blossfeldt was all about. I mean, how perfect is that? You cannot imagine anything more perfect than this was created by Mother Nature. And he captures all this natural symmetry for us. So we've got a few poppy heads. These are giant poppy heads. I've got loads of these. Also as a decoration in that side passage. So what else have we got? We've got now that's a very big seed. I'm not going to crack that open because I'm not sure. That's a beautiful seed as well. Look at that. Again, is it sacred symmetry? I don't know if you can see that. Sorry, I'm trying to get the camera without knocking the camera here. Just to hold it up to you. It's perfect, isn't it? Look at that. A little square. And just even from the back, what Mother Nature does. I wonder if that will focus. Going to plant that. If you know what that seed is, I think I used to know, and I probably would know if I'd go away and have a look. This big jobby here, I don't know. I'm not sure what that is. It could be some kind of pea or bean. Could be a French bean or peas, simply from the size of it. So it's really big. Lovely. If you know, put it in the description box. Sorry, the comments box. And this is definitely something like peas, beans. It's probably too big to be sweet peas. I've got some sweet peas on the table, and it's the same setup with them, but much smaller. Some sort of legume, I think. Wow, guys, this was amazing, wasn't it? Nothing else that we haven't seen in there. Have we got anything else? Oh, that looks like a... Here's a really easy one, guys. So this is a sunflower seed. This is a sunflower seed here. Look at that. Also beautiful. I may just throw that up for the birds, for the mice on the bird table. Beautiful. Everything else we've seen, so we've got a couple of those. That's it then. What I'm going to do when we've finished is I'll pack it all back in, and I'm going to make sure that I scatter in the autumn, in the late summer. So we've got a lot of planting of seeds here. So the message from this beautiful rice tin, which we have now explored, and we're going to just close the lid on that, are divine from these items yourself also. The sowing of many seeds, scattering seeds to the wind. With this I'm getting the idea of consciously planting seeds in places where you would like growth to come, flowers to come, vegetables to come, and growth to happen, but also throwing seeds to the wind. I almost wanted to say throw caution to the wind. That's interesting, bit of a channeled message there, so I'm going to say it, because it's like letting go and going with the flow. Let Mother Nature take with the wind the seed where it will land. It might be consumed by a bird or a mouse or something else, but it also might plant itself and grow a flower. Raising the vibration, make sure you've got all the bits and pieces for the device, for the mode of transport that you're using to travel with. Travel would also say to me, you're going on a journey. Make sure, friends, that you've got everything you need. It's kind of what I'm getting from this rudder, or whatever this is at the back. Remember to take time to remember loved ones, honour them, respect them, in the way that you do. I can't tell you how that is. I know how I remember my animals, and they're a very, very important part of my history and who I am in the past, in the present, and moving forward. Take time to do that. I will put a picture of lovely Morris on the post. Is it the post-it? I'll put up a separate post on the Two for Joy Oracle page. So, thank you for being here and for exploring this lovely rice tin that I had, and I didn't know what was in there. I was just so excited to see. We've had lots of beautiful advice, lots of things from nature. Once again, sorry for any drilling sounds in the background. The house is in a state of disrepair, but I was keen to get back and do a video today for my lovely Two for Joy community. Please subscribe to the channel. I need you to help me grow the channel. Tell your friends and family about it. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to buy me a coffee, there is a button there. Please do so, I'd be grateful. Thank you for your time today, and it won't be as long next time for the next full video. I have put a few shorts up. I think I put 3 shorts up in short succession over the last few days, so have a look at those. They're quite sweet, short but sweet. So I will sign off and say namaste. See you in the next one, my friends.